So after we're done cleaning the specimen, what we do is we transfer it from the box, the 2 embed box, into the fume hood. Usually we do it in sets of 3, so I'd have 3 of these. These are going to be used to make bases with which we're going to use as a platform to rest the specimen on before we actually embed the specimen itself. Yeah, what I do is I basically just cover the bottom, and I don't need to add that much, maybe just fill in half, and then I can sort of move around the epoxy, liquid epoxy, which is mixed with catalyst already. That way we can be a little more conservative with our usage.
So this is the catalyzed resin?
Yeah, this is catalyzed resin. So this has been fully mixed. You can see there's some air bubbles inside of here right now, but they actually degas. So now that I've completed making these bases, they need to cure a little bit. So this compound that we're using, this epoxy, is actually kind of smelly, and that's not good to inhale this stuff. So we actually let it cure in the fume hood. When it cures, that's when it's the most most smelly. So we let it cure in the fume hood until it's reasonably hard. Yeah, and then it'll be ready for use. So basically we just put it in this tray here, and when we're all done with it, we have a cover, which is from I believe a baking pan, just to keep the dust out, because if dust gets in this layer, then we can't do anything, whether it be sanding or any other sort of physical manipulation of the resin itself to get the dust out, because this is where the resin, or this is where the specimen will be. So it's going to be actually inside the middle of the resin.
Right, because it's the interface between the specimen.
Right. So this initial layer, which is the base, the specimen, and the epoxy on the outside. So say if there is a piece of dust somewhere on this initial first layer, that's going to be embedded directly inside of the resin with the specimen, and that's really hard and difficult to remove. So dust is the enemy in Team Resin. So we put the baking lid on, and yeah, we'll let these sit for a hot second, and then we'll come back.